Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Oh, hello. It's afternoon here in Sweden. I'm so glad you could join me. I've been watching your YouTube videos for a long time, and it's so amazing the work you're doing. Can you tell me a little bit who you are and what you do and why you do it?
Oh, good. Good morning, Mona, or good afternoon. So my name is Liz Jones Twomey. I live in Canada. I am an elementary teacher. I've been teaching for 30 years. I started the Tuesdays with Twomey clips because that was a grade 1-2 class that I had for the past 2 years. And the whole purpose behind doing that was to help with self-regulation.
What is self-regulation? What do you mean?
Well, in the school that I work in, a lot of my children have autism, attention deficit, a lot of behavior challenges, inability to control their emotions, anxiety, and I'm in a regular classroom. So I teach in a regular classroom in Canada. We have about 20 kids in grade 1 and 2. And so I started doing the Tuesdays with Twomey because I found I needed to do something extra as a teacher to get my kids to focus. And so I took Harold Blomberg's rhythmic movements and thought, how do I make these games? How do I make this fun for the students for learning? And that's kind of where I started the Tuesdays with Twomey.
It's amazing.
And what we did last year.
It's amazing having a Swedish doctor that goes abroad and teach you and you use this method in Canada.
Oh, it's huge. In fact, in my last school, we actually had 250 children come every morning to the gym, and I worked with all of them, and we did rhythmic movements together. The teachers found we had less behavior problems because if we can help to activate the brainstem and set up those neural pathways in the brains for the children, they had less behavior problems. They were able to focus. And so the teachers found they did the movements in their class later on in the day as well. So last year, we had such challenges with our kindergarten students with inability to focus and running around the room and behaviors. So I brought kindergarten class every day into my room to have my students be leaders, and then they would teach the other children rhythmic movements, so that this year I actually have a wonderful job. I have 150 kindergarten students, and I go from class to class every 30 minutes or an hour, and I get to play games and movements, everything to stimulate their brain so that they're able to focus and learn and control their emotions. So I have the best job ever.
That sounds amazing. So what do you hear from the parents and from the kids doing these things?
Well, the children themselves, okay, so right now I'm teaching the kindergartens, and you would think 3-4-year-olds, what could they tell you? But when we do something like navel radiation, where we're doing a calming technique for the body, the kids would tell you they feel relaxed, they feel good. Teachers and parents are telling me their children can focus, they're having less behavior challenges. And really, if we have to get to those skills, because if children can't focus, but I want them to know what they can do for themselves later on. So actually in my classroom, I have a rhythmic movement corner. Called it a calming area or whatever. I have the poster I've created, and the children can pick which movements they want to do. And also there's sensory things that they can do as well. So the children themselves notice the difference. And really, that's part of regulation. What can they do to help themselves with learning and calming? And the kids are learning it.
So they have a safe zone in the classroom that they can sneak into and just regulate and then come back and join?
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. And we even have classes in Canada. We have sensory rooms almost in every school now, because in Canada, autism is 1 in 77 children are diagnosed. But we have more and more children. I think the biggest thing for me was in the past 5 years, especially, I don't know what's going on with children. Like, there's so many challenges. Mm-hmm. And so we have to do something beyond just academics if we're going to have our students attend and be successful. And so I think creating these opportunities in the classroom, but also ways that they can help each other,
Mm.
it's, you know, it's a win-win. It's terrific. I love it. I love my job.
It sounds terrific. It sounds wonderful.
So I'm going to be doing more this year with kindergarten students on Tuesdays with Twomey.
Okay.
So I'm just getting legal consent right now, because every child that's videotaped, I have legal consent. But you're going to get to see what a 3-year-old can do with the rhythmic movements in a classroom.
That's something to look forward to.
Yes, maybe in the next, like, 2 weeks.
Yeah, wow. I will thank you so much for this quick conversation, and I will talk to you again.
Great. And if you have any questions, send them my way, and something you want to see, and I can show you how it works in the program.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be lots of questions, and I will get back to you, and maybe we can do something in the future too.
That would be great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.